Since you clicked on this video, I'm guessing you're probably a really busy person and you're starting to feel a little overwhelmed with all of your responsibilities. Let's just say I completely understand, and I'm here to help. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 time management strategies for busy people that have helped me to find balance and reduce stress. First up is going to be multitasking. Studies have shown that only 2% of the population can multitask successfully. Although the odds may not be in your favor, I'm proposing that you can become closer to, if not part of that 2% with these 2 multitasking strategies I'm about to share. The first one being task batching. This is a productivity technique that involves grouping similar tasks together to make the most efficient use of your time. It allows you to focus on one specific type of task or group of tasks that can be done all in the same location to maximize productivity and reduce the transition time between different activities. Let's take myself for example. If I needed to do the laundry, film a video, take out the trash, drop off some Amazon returns, and pick up my groceries all before dinner, I'm going to group all of the tasks that take place outside my home together versus all the ones that take place inside my home. I would then plan my day like this: do a little laundry, film a video, then take out the trash on my way out to drop off those returns and pick up my groceries. I generally like to group all my tasks together by organizing them into categories like cleaning, work, errands, self-care, family time, and free time, which I use when I'm planning out my day. By organizing and combining tasks together by category, you can make better use of your time and mental resources, leading to increased productivity and efficiency. And then there's task stacking. This is where you would work on one active task and one passive task simultaneously. Active tasks are those that require some focus and brain power to complete, while the passive tasks require minimal focus and brain power. Basically, those routine tasks that you can complete on autopilot. For example, I could be listening to an audiobook to help me learn ways to improve my communication skills while I'm in the shower or getting ready for my day. My brain is engaged and focused on the information from that audiobook while I'm completing a routine task that requires minimal focus and brain power. Other ways that I've used this method are cleaning the kitchen while I'm waiting for my video to render, watching educational videos while folding my laundry, planning out my dinner menu for the upcoming week while I'm waiting for my pasta water to boil. And I've also shopped for a baby shower gift while I was in the waiting room at the eye doctor. The whole focus of this approach is to be as efficient as possible to not only work towards your goals, but also have enough time for you to do the things that you love. Number 2, time blocking. Time blocking is a way of managing your time by breaking your day into chunks and assigning a specific task or group of tasks into each chunk of time. It helps you to focus on one thing or category at a time, making you more productive and reduces distractions. Basically, you just plan out your day or week, decide what needs to be done, and allocate an appropriate amount of time to tackle each task or category of tasks. It's a great way to take control of your schedule, prioritize your work, and make sure that you're using your time effectively. Plus, it can be adapted to fit your own style and schedule, so it's super flexible and can work for all kinds of people. For example, today I needed to focus on making my dinner menu for the next few days, place my grocery order, and work on my YouTube channel. With the help of my planner, I was able to see how much time I had available and fit these 3 things in around it. But it's very important to be realistic with the amount of time that you give yourself to complete each task. I normally like to give myself about 15 to 30 minutes more than I think I need, depending on the type of work I'll be doing. Which reminds me of a bit of information that I recently learned that blew my mind. So make sure to watch until the end because I'm going to be leaving you with another 2 bonus tips, including this new bit of information. And if you're liking this video so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I release videos just like this every single week. And number 3, develop routines. Routines are a great way to boost your productivity because they help you stay focused and make it easier to stay on top of your routine tasks. By having a routine, you don't have to waste time trying to figure out what to do next, and you can save your brain power for the more important stuff. Plus, it makes it a lot easier to build habits and stick to them. Routines also make it easier to get things done without having to force yourself, because after a couple of weeks, they become a habit and take less thought and effort on your part. You can also customize them to fit your style, needs, and schedule. The 3 routines that have helped me the most are my morning and evening routines and my cleaning routine. My morning routine consists of making my bed, doing 1 load of laundry, emptying the dishwasher, balancing my budget, working out, and getting ready for the day, which usually will take me about 2 hours. My evening routine involves doing a quick clean of the living room and kitchen area using my cleaning routine I'm about to go over, followed by a simple skincare routine that helps me get ready for bed. This will all take me usually about 30 to 45 minutes. This way, I'm able to maintain a clean home, stay on top of my finances, and practice some self-care each day without being overwhelmed. As for my cleaning routine, I always start with the trash and tidying. I pick up all the trash that may be laying around and needs to be thrown out. Then I collect all the items that have been left out and put them back into their proper place. Then I wash the dishes before moving on to the flat surfaces like counters and tables. And I'll wrap it all up by doing a quick clean of the floors. My routine here is working from left to right, top to bottom, and by category. Having a routine for how I approach my cleaning saves me so much time and stress trying to figure out where to start. Now I don't even have to think about it. I already know what to do. And as promised, bonus tip number 1, and that's to make time for yourself. Over the years, I've learned that if I don't schedule my time, something or someone else will. While you plan each day and week, make sure to block out some time just for you. Some self-care practices that you can implement daily could look like a morning routine that helps you get in the right frame of mind for the day, like a devotional, or even just listening to the birds chirp as you drink your morning cup of coffee and think about all the things you're grateful for. Just try to start your day off by doing something just for you to boost your mood. You can also develop an evening routine where you can implement some self-care practices like taking a relaxing shower or bath and completing a skincare routine as a way to pamper yourself each night to help you relax and recover from a long day. Daily self-care practices don't have to take up a lot of time, cost a lot of money, or even be something big, even if it's just relaxing alone with a book for 30 minutes. Taking time for yourself to do whatever it is that makes you feel happy and refreshed is worth prioritizing and investing your time in. And if you could take a little extra time for yourself once a week or even every other week, it can really boost your overall sense of balance and endurance. And that can be as simple as taking a few hours on a Saturday morning to go get a pedicure, work on a hobby, or even meet up with a friend over a cup of coffee. Just take a little extra time for you. By engaging in self-care, you can reduce stress, anxiety, symptoms of depression, and burnout, which can ultimately improve your overall productivity, happiness, and energy. And don't feel bad about it. Remember, when we're at our best, it doesn't only benefit us, but those around us as well. Bonus tip number 2 is going to be this new bit of information that I mentioned earlier. This is a quote that I recently heard from another YouTuber that blew my mind. And that is, you can do anything, but you can't do everything. Something that I touched on in my last video that I'm currently working on personally is setting boundaries. I noticed that I kind of have a bad habit of taking on too many responsibilities and taking responsibility for things that aren't my responsibility. But hearing him say this really impacted my mindset and in a sense made it okay to be reasonable with the expectations that I put on myself. So for this last tip, I wanted to share this little bit of insight with you and remind you that you're only human with so many hours in a day. Yes, you can do anything, but you can't do everything, and that's okay. So make sure when you're planning your days and setting your schedules that you're prioritizing your tasks and aligning them with your goals. Stay realistic in the amount that you can do, and don't feel bad about drawing boundaries when you genuinely aren't able to do something. I'm all about helping others as much as I can, but I've learned the hard way that it cannot be at the expense of my mental health, well-being, and future. Thank you so much for joining me today and subscribing to my channel. We'll see you on the next one.